everybody. I hope everybody's having a good day. Hope you're having a fantastic morning, evening, afternoon, whatever part of the day that you are in around this big, beautiful world. I just hope you're having a good one. Today's live stream is going to be Apex. Woo! I have a few little controversial topics. Not really. So I heard Self Revive got taken out of the game. I'm actually gonna confirm and see if that's real. But it basically made me want to talk about basically the issue sort of people have with like competitive gaming. And it's mostly on the fact that I hear more hate about competitive gaming than I do positive talk about competitive gaming. And I know that's weird to say because I know there's like tons of esports, commercialage, there's tons of promotions, all that stuff, tons of people, tons of live streamers, all that. But when you kind of go with the general community, it just seems that everybody just seems to, not everybody. I gotta stop saying everybody. But it does seem like a lot of people are just basically upset that stuff like professional players have such a big sway on the outcome or the nerfs or buffs of said weapon and stuff like that. And I don't want to start off being defensive and being like, oh yeah, well, they're obviously right. Because these are just certain people within the community of playing said game that we all enjoy. So it truly feels like it truly must feel like it's betraying or they're not like not I say because I'm playing Warframe a lot, but yeah, it could just be that the devs are just not. It feels like the devs are not listening to the regular players and they're only listening about to like the professional players. But my only argument against that is you got to look at it in a sense where these players are playing at the highest level that these games can supposedly go. Like for when you basically play in those professional settings, this is the highest that it's going to go in a game. Doesn't matter whatever game. Overwatch, Apex, Rainbow Six Siege, doesn't matter. The professional players are really the ones that are going to play the game at the highest optimal level. Oops, sorry. And they're the ones that are going to see and not even see, but exploit certain mechanics in the games to the highest degree. So the only thing I basically say is that's not a bad thing, or I don't even see it as a bad thing as something like, oh, well, they took out Self Revive, so I'm still trying to confirm and see if that's even accurate. But if there is a reason, if there is a issue within the game that Self Revive can basically make or break or legitimately kind of cheese a win a lot more of the times, you got to remember that these professional players are also players within you guys' community. And I that's what I feel like a lot of people tend to forget is that professional players are still a part of you guys, still a part of this community. Just because you are not making money off of this game does not exclude you or exclude people who make money from playing this game out of the community. It can't just be like, oh, well, they make money from this game, so they're getting sponsored, so they have to like it. It's like, no, they don't have to like it. They don't have to play this game. They can go play something else. There's other things, despite what people might say in like, oh, well, this is the best game. This is the best game. Apex the best game. Overwatch the best game. Call of Duty is the best game. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Those games are now established and now in the community as staples within the gaming community that we all enjoy watching and playing. So just because there is someone out here legitimately getting paid to play the game does not exclude them and their opinion on said game. Because just because you personally might not like it or like it does not mean that it's not game breaking. It does not mean that it's not irritating to have to play against that. Now, self-revive is one of those things that I'll definitely say that is like, I don't think it was definitely that big of a game breaker. But again, when there is legitimately a game on the line where $100,000 or whatever amount of money is on the line, like, if you go down, dude, I'm sorry, I kind of want you to go down. Like, I'm not trying to shit on it too much, but at the same time, it's like, bro, you gotta go down. Like, I don't know what to tell you. There you go. Apex. Moves. Self-revive. Okay, so it does look like they actually did remove it. Okay, so it got removed. So that is a fact. It is removed. It is not in the. I don't know if it's still in the game yet, but it will be removed nonetheless. Basically, so, and you know the thing is like it was a TikTok that basically made me really truly be like, I want to talk about this today in a sense, and I want to talk about more topics like this in general on my channel, because these are things that I enjoy talking about and I enjoy having a discussion about on a serious note. That this isn't really something that is truly like a bad thing to be like, oh, the game, this, they took out self-revive and it's all because the professional players are bitching or complaining that the self-revive is overpowered. Like, just give them their own special game mode where they don't have to worry about it. And you know, and the thing that I basically made me want to just take this guy's opinion just and completely throw it out the window is because he basically is just like, in the back in the day we used to say get good. Like, no, sir, I'm gonna tell you, as a person who is a gamer from back in the day, it's no, we didn't do that. We never did that. We never said that until Dark Souls came out, and we were literally like, get good, scrub. That was literally where that statement came from. It wasn't a thing that we used to do prior till whatever. Like, I'm gonna just be 100% frank. Just yeah. But I digress. That's the thing. That was the part of the conversation where I really wanted to throw the whole argument out, because it's just like, you're using Halo 2 as like, oh, back in the day we never said take out the battle rifle or take out this. It's like, Halo 2 when it came out was supposed to be continuously updated. I'm just like, I want to say like it was a live service game. It wasn't a live service game because obviously it wasn't, but that's kind of where my argument is standing here, is like, once Halo 2 was released, that was it. The developers did not have to the developers didn't. I was about to get sidetracked again, but the developers did not have to literally continue updating the game after they released it. Like, they did They updated it because there is an online community, and if things are broken, fucked up, messed up, whatever, then they will update it. They will fix it. If certain things are just doing something completely and utterly wrong to the game, then they updated it and fixed it. But it was not a constant update thing like we do have now, where there's constantly like, oh, someone's complaining about the charge rifle, someone's complaining about the 30 repeater. Like, I'm just trying to name off guns off the top of my head in Apex, but nonetheless, like, nowadays we constantly have constant, and I mean constant asking, wanting, and requesting of things to be changed, tweaked, nerfed, because everyone's opinions are now constantly being thrown at the devs on a day-to-day basis. And that's the real issue why things actually get changed so much. Like, it's not because pro players are bitching and complaining and saying like, "Oh, change the game for me. I need the game to be perfect for me." And because they're the ones that they put their money into, they're just going to change it for them. No. Because every one professional player that's going to find their one pet peeve in this game is going to literally have a handful of other professional players that are going to say that he is just complaining, get good scrub. Literally. So, but if they all unanimously, but even then, if there's a big handful of professional players that are literally all saying the same thing, that we are legitimately tired of getting to the end of our matches and literally having to deal with self-revive. Again, I'm a lowly bronze player. I'm not even that good at this game. Not even. But if multiple people are saying that when they're literally playing at the highest level and they're trying to win this game, this is something that they do not want to have to basically deal with. And there are probably characters who can probably abuse said self-revive and literally clutch you a win on the fact that you literally just self-revived. So, not saying that it doesn't have its downsides, because again, they could just nerf self-revive and make the time for self-revive even longer if they instead of just taking it out of the game. But even then, it's really Sunday? Shit. Oh shit, it is Sunday. Damn, I'm almost... Got 2 days left to start my new shift. Jeez. Time does fly. Damn. But yeah. Literally... trying to get back on to what I was saying. But literally... having to deal with a self-revive at the end of the game for a high-level play, it has to clearly be an issue, because it clearly is not just something that only one person said and they're just changing it because this person said we should change it, so we're gonna do it. Like, no, definitely not the case. What it is, though, is there clearly is an issue at late game with self-reviving, and that's I don't know exactly what the issue is. I haven't looked it up. I'm not really going to look it up, because Apex Legends is strictly just a game that I enjoy for the lulz. It's just a fun battle royale to play. I've been trying to get back into Call of Duty, but I think Call of Duty I legitimately need a squad to make that fun for me. Apex Legends I can legit just hop in. Don't have to care about my other two teammates vocalizing like that, and still more likely clutch a win, because it's more or less just, as long as I'm playing competently, I don't have to worry about that. Call of Duty can probably do the same. You can probably say the same thing as well, but Call of Duty's mechanics aren't fun enough for me to enjoy that loop. For me, I guess that's what I would say. Having all of my loadouts and stuff, when I was playing it of real. I was playing Call of Duty Warzone for a real good few months, playing it kind of like every day. And even that is like the only thing that is truly got me like hyped or anything cool that I did in Warzone was legitimately like getting a shot off that was like legitimately hella far, or with no scope attachments or something like that. Like it was never anything that was like super crazy like in Apex. Like legitimately, yeah, I can't even count how many times I've had legitimately just a good gunfight in Apex Legends. So many times. Whereas Call of Duty, it's more or less I just got a good shot off, not a good gunfight. And I don't need all the Call of Duty defenders coming out of the woodwork being like, "Oh, I'll show you some good fights. Like, watch this clip." Like, I've seen tons and tons of clips. I know Nick Merckx is legitimately one of my favorite streamers to watch when he streams and plays Call of Duty. And legitimately, I have other streamers like new streamer Jim Reaper Gaming. He's a cool Call of Duty Warzone like streamer that I enjoy watching. So legitimately, I'll put that. I'm gonna go ahead and put a link in this to his channel, so, in the description later on. But yeah, very cool. There are lots of cool like Warzone streamers out there and stuff like that. So it's not that I don't enjoy watching Warzone. I think that's also probably more or less.
You really messed up.
What are you doing?
But what do I know? I'm just a genius.
This might be a good place to land, but what do I know?
Not landing over there.
Hell yeah! Yeah, sweet thing.
Literally everybody and their mom went to that stupid building, like always. Get it. And we're out of here.
Safe to touch down. We're already in the next ring.
Wait, yeah, like there's never truly just one damn streamer that is making your game, changing your games like that. And it just irritates me that legitimately beat that bitch's ass. But yeah, it just truly baffles me that people really believe like, oh, the streamers and the professional gamers are the ones ruining gaming because they're just crybabying about every stupid ability that gets them killed. I'm like, no, bro. I'm sorry to tell you. Like, they can literally abuse a system so well that they can see that this is a problem, and that if anyone legitimately figures this out at a low tier advantage and figures out how to do it at a lower advantage players, guess what's going to happen? They're going to just constantly steamroll themselves up to a whole bunch of wins that they honestly don't deserve. Let's be 100%. I really want to trade that triple take, but I kind of already have this. But yeah, legitimately. Come on. Missed again. At least you got a better weapon now. Get upstairs. Oh, no. Like, look at my aim, bro. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm wobbly. I'm all over the place. Like, I'm trying. My aim will get better as I play, the longer I play. But ooh, see. Shite. Oh, I'm dead. Like, see, my movement's hella slow right now. Gotta wake up. But yeah, it's just crazy to me, and I had to talk about that because that to me is just like mind-boggling. Like, to truly believe that the professional players are the ones holding the devs by the cojones into changing, updating, buffing, or nerfing anything in this game, like 100%. Because in the all honest seriousness, it's literally more than likely just busted. Like, I don't care if you think it's not busted, it more than likely is. And the thing is that unless you are legitimately one of these players, and even if you are, again, your opinion is just your opinion. Because the better thing about nerfs and updates nowadays is that you are legitimately can be changed. Even though they took out the self-revive, they can always put it back. Literally always put it back. Literally just like that. Just take it out for literally one season, see how everyone reacts, responds, likes it, dislikes it, and then go on about their day. And then put it back. Literally put it back. Not that hard. So I truly just don't get it. I get it, but at the same time, y'all just sound goofy to me when y'all say stuff like that. To be like, oh, it's the professional players ruining the game because they're just complaining about something that they got killed by last night. Oh, they're just mad because I pwned them. Like, dude. Or maybe you kind of just got a fucking free kill with a... Yeah, maybe got a free kill with a self-revive that you probably didn't deserve. Just saying. Holy shit. Ah, come on. See, I'm not dancing enough. And I'm not moved. He should be down. Good. Get in the building. Please come in the building. Please come into the building for me. Wow. Not gonna get me up. Wow. Really?
Looks like that champion was all talk. Focus.
Okay. Thank you. Wow. Waited that long, huh? Yep. Well, that was fun. And he's not gonna recover our banners. apologize for assuming their gender. I am just salty and just said he out of instinct. And there goes Wraith. Next, there goes our Lola.
In the next ring. More time to gather supplies.
Wraith. And I hear somebody right on McSwag 5 tail. So, only about a few seconds till I tag out. I honestly want to see how it ends, but I honestly don't. Leave match. Alright, off to the next game. Or should I take a break? Not take a break, but legitimately take like a smoke break. And I've just been having a lot of like, I mostly just literally want to have conversations about like what the community is honestly having their getting their knickers in a knot for, as the correct term should be. Because like even in like Master Duel right now, it's like I love playing multiple games, man, because I get to see like what is going on with so many different like gaming communities and what they're dealing with and stuff like that. But like even in Master Duel right now, like they recently have just added casual play, so that way you don't have to play ranked solely ranked anymore, or make a duel room to play casuals. Which, my opinion, again, this is why I say it's just your own opinion. Duel room was literally already a casual play area. Literally, you just make a duel room, leave it open, give that the max amount of tables, and legitimately people normally just flock to it because they were not trying to always play ranked. Like, no one was always trying to play against Soul Sword. And then see, that's the funny thing too. That's the funny thing. People legitimately hopped into this thinking that everyone was going to play the most wackiest, craziest decks only in casual play. Like you were going to run into something like see, I can't think of anything that's not like that's weird or wacky, because I legitimately am a meta player in Yu-Gi-Oh! I only play meta decks and only pay attention to the meta decks. And when I hear a random cool like deck come out or whatever, or somebody figured out like it's cool, it's interesting, but it's probably one of those decks where you either have to have a strong know-how on when to activate certain things, when to play certain things, and how to set certain things. Mostly just, again, you have to basically put in a lot more work to play certain decks like that, and have to basically learn a lot more than simply just learning your basic combo meta deck. Like, because people always want to say like playing a meta deck is hard, or playing against a meta deck is very boring. Boring, yes, I will agree. Hard, no, because it's literally just remembering the plays that you have to counter in Yu-Gi-Oh. That's legitimately where the complexity of Yu-Gi-Oh ends. Remember plays of the enemy's decks that you're going to be up against, or just remember the plays of all the certain meta decks and the combos, and you will legitimately know how to punish 90% of this stuff. And it's literally, most of this stuff is going to be probably by 1 to 2, 3 cards. And it's all going to be hand traps. Going to be like, oh, well, how do I stop these cards? Ash Blossom. Oh, well, how do I stop these cards? Called by the Grave. Well, how do I stop these cards? Literally a solemn judgment. Like, I don't know what to tell you, bro. Like, after Ash Blossom, if you can't win or stop a card after with an Ash Blossom or a solemn or freaking Call by the Grave, I don't know what to tell you. I've only been playing Yu-Gi-Oh since legitimately its conception, and then my hiatus after Pendulums, and then came back legitimately when Master Duel came out. So I've literally only been replaying Yu-Gi-Oh since Master Duel's release, and I've already basically established that there's only a few cards I really need to basically have for most decks in order to make them competitive. And I say that now because, again, I was a person that has been playing this game since its conception. I used to play with the mindset of, just because you had your 3 Ash Blossoms and 3 Called by the Graves, if you don't have the money for the rest of the deck, it doesn't really matter if you have your hand traps ready to go for every deck in existence. Like, if you can't afford the rest of the deck, it doesn't matter. But now we play Master Duel. Everything's basically free. Everything's basically super easy to get. No issue to get anything and build the kind of deck that you want. Literally have gotten friends into this game and have helped them build competitive Dark Magician decks simply because that was their favorite card, was Dark Magicians. But the fact that it can be done so easily, and all I have to do is just remind them is that, hey, it's cool to play those cards. It's cool to have this deck. But just remind yourself that this is the meta that you're playing in, and you also got to keep up with these certain things. So it probably would be nice if you ran Called by the Grave and an Ash Blossom in this deck. Just saying. Like, Yu-Gi-Oh! Is a very easy game to basically figure out. At least figure out how to play against, like, the current meta decks. So that way you're at least prepared to play against them. But people thought Yu-Gi-Oh! Casual Duel, Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel's Casual Duel, was going to be just legitimately people playing just the weirdest decks in existence. Like, it was gonna be like people are gonna be playing like they are in the anime. I'm gonna set one card down and end my turn. Like, no, bro. Like, there are people there that are legitimately still going to practice their Soul Swords deck. They just don't have to legitimately waste rank for it now. But yeah, that's legitimately it. Is that they don't have to waste rank now when they're misplaying, learning their decks. They just don't have to lose rank. Literally it. Doesn't matter. Legitimately, I went into casual play day 1 and got my ass handed to me by the same type of decks and types of strategies that I was hearing people bitch about and complain about on a day-to-day basis in Yu-Gi-Oh! Everyone's playing two combo long decks, playing decks that have way too many long combos. Everybody's basically scooping if they don't win for turn 1. I want to go back to the old days where games took 32 turns and it was a test of will and strength. Like, bro, if your games are lasting 32 turns, y'all are just bad. There's only 8,000 light points, and most monsters have 1,000 attack points. Like, on base. Like, you'll usually have a monster with at least 1,000 attack. You only have to attack 8 times to win the game. It's not a lot. That's 8 whole turns. And if you multiply that by the fact that every person going to take a turn, that's going to be 2 times 8. Do the math. That's simple. That's how many turns you should be taking. So at best, you're taking at least 20 turns for a game. But that's it. 32 turns or anything over 20, your game is just dragging. Like, super freaking dragging. And it better either be because you guys have both drew the nuts and you guys had answers to everyone, to both of your answers, or you guys are just terrible. There's no way around that. But people legitimately thought like freaking Master Duel's casual mode was going to just be like, fuck, I'm gonna be playing against like a Thousand Eyes Restrict deck, and this deck I'm gonna have to try and get over 1,000 Eyes Restrict. And like, no, dude, like, just because I'm playing Thousand Eyes Restrict does not mean I'm not gonna try and figure out how to literally kill you in one turn with Thousand Eyes Restrict, or legitimately lock you out from playing the game. And this is coming from a Shadal player, like a Shadal, and like, yeah, I'm gonna just say that, yeah, I'm just like, oh yeah, just be a straight up Shadal player, because Shadals were what I built when I first came back to Master Duel. I wanted to build a Shadal deck. I wanted to play my Shadals again. I wanted to have basically maxed out Shadals and play the deck I never actually got to play when I was playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Because I had a Shadal deck, but it was not a complete Shadal deck, ready to go, could play in tournaments type Shadal deck. Like, no. It was a very, I got most of the good, I got mostly the staples and a few of the good cards, but I don't have probably the Solemn Judgments and the other things that this deck needs to shine, including the extra deck stuff. That's not just Shadal's. But people legitimately, yeah, and now people are surprised and are like, oh, this casual mode is just full of everyone, all the sweaty people coming, just not trying to lose in rank mode. I'm like, no. You have to play sweaty in this game. Everyone's sweaty in this game. Even if you say you're not sweating, you're playing a very casual deck. Like, again, your deck is built to win. There's only one winner in this game. Whenever you play, it's either me or you. So, trying to have this whole kumbaya, like we're trying to have an anime, like the anime, where this shit's gonna last like a whole 30 minutes for one game. And I'm like, no. Like, I don't want my games lasting 30 fucking minutes. Like, I'll scoop, like, at the 15-minute mark, dude, if I feel like the game is literally dragging on. Like, no lie. And it's strictly just because of the fact that I have other things to do. I am not trying to sit here all day and play this game. I want to, I just don't want to play the game solely with one match forever. Their legacy. All in all, I just wanted to say that casual players just sort of get on my nerves sometimes because they truly wish for this like rogue cowboy-esque type land of you never know who's gonna take down who, or who's gonna beat who, or who's gonna stay on top for the longest. Like, yeah, that's basically what the issue is, and that's where it's like with me, I'm like, y'all are legit trying to do the exact same thing that you are legitimately complaining about. I don't like the game changes because I feel like the game changes were because of someone else. Change the game back to where I want. Like, oh, isn't that basically what you are complaining about? It's you don't like the fact that some one person has... No, shit! Shit! Fuck! Oh god, I got saved at the literal last possible moment. And it's not even by... Literally not even by my teammate.
Let's go this way.
Taking fire.
Oh, this doesn't look good.
I'm here. So let's get you a do-over, huh?
Oh man, 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 oh man.
Taking a moment to recharge my shields.
I've got you. Hey, how about no more dying today? Taking fire.
Oh my god. Give me this, give me! That son of a bitch.
New kill leader. They can have it.
Oh my
Sights are
god.
set higher.
Oh snap.
Let's scope this quadrant out here.
Oh dang. Oh diggity dang, gang, dang, this game. These freaking mad. Please don't kill me. Please don't kill me. Please don't. Please don't do it. Yep, 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 yep. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
I'm out of shotgun ammo.
Shield battery here.
Oh, I need ammo
We're already inside
so
the next
badly.
ring. Charging on my shield.
Enemy right here.
I don't know what that was supposed to do, bro.
Launching me now, Buster. Marking the surroundings.
Oh my god, I'm running, moving so slow.
Help! I'm down. Bogey here.
Okay. I got you.
Cracked an enemy shield. Enemy squad's dead. The meek ain't inheriting the earth today. Shit. Healing up. She'll be right.
One sec. Healing up.
Extended heavy mag here. Level 2.
Recharging shield.
Juicing me shields.
May not when you need my love.
Shotgun ammo here, fellas.
Since I got to see you.
Deploying me knuckle cluster. Here comes the old knuckle cluster. Enemy over there. Launching frag.
Oh crap, 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 crap.
Cluster.
Reloading.
Hey, baby.
Charging me shields. Killed that joker. Stand back, knuckle cluster's firing. Reloading. Recharging my shields. Juicing me shields. Beams on it. Stand back, knuckle cluster's firing.
Oh my god, my shot. So off.
Taking a moment to recharge my shields. Deploying the knuckle cluster. Scanning the area.
Oh, come on. I feel like I lit that dude up.
Charging on my shield.
Recharging me. Every Scott tells a story. Enemy down.
Got away.
Recharging my shields.
Scan this area.
Ah, jeez. Literally my only kill today.
One sec. Using my Phoenix kit.
Taking a moment to recharge my shields. Evo shield here. Level 5. Recharging my shields.
Anybody have any? I do not.
We can cruise over here. Get ready, squad. Got a bandit here.
We ought to go here.
Grenade.
Oh, I didn't grab it.
I'm hit.
Oh my god, my aim. Damn it, I wanted that.
Enemy squad's dead. The meek won't inherit the earth today. Recharging my shields.
Our brethren's fight is not over. We are inside the ring. Good faith.
Healing up. She'll be right.
Placing a respawn beacon.
Oh, come on. What the hell? GG's. I tried. I feel like he was the one doing all of the work. I felt like it was the Valkyrie. I mean, the Valkyrie, but honestly, saved both of us at the beginning, so. See, and I can also sit here and be like, oh, no, yeah. I can also sit here and be like, man, see, I didn't even experience a revive shield during that whole game. So, your complaint is not important. But I also know that this game is like, it's random. It's random. When your version, when you play with your peoples and you play with randoms, the whole world basically, of course not every match is gonna have a goddamn revive shield be the reason why you lost the game, and sometimes it'll be the reason why you won a game. I've had numerous of games where I've gotten a self revive off and that has been the reason why I won the game. Literally because they forgot about me, didn't finish the kill, went to go get somebody else. The other person was a little too hot to handle. I had enough time to revive, and what do you know? I'm back up right behind him, ready to go. And I can see that in a professional setting when legitimately you know that is going to probably be the case because everyone is probably going to be looking for a self-fucking revive. Like, if you know how to play your rotations, you know you'll probably find a self-revive shield. And even if you don't, you'll probably kill somebody who does have a self-revive. So trying to act like, oh, it wasn't broken, like I don't have that same issues. Like, nah. You'll have that same issue when every tournament you go to ends with someone legitimately having to worry about a self-revive shield. When for us, random persons playing the game probably don't have to worry about that too much until we get to the final end of the game and hope that. And even then, and the fact that I can bring that up in a low tier setting and still say that that can be an issue because we're instinctively not finishing a kill because it's not always wise to sit there, waste your bullets, and try and spray down this person so that they can't self-revive. Because you know what you're doing? You're not looking and seeing if someone could come behind you and kill you, which is 90% of the time what happens. You're literally fighting, you win your fight, you're trying to secure the kill by making sure this person can't self-revive. Oh, you get shot from behind because they're teammates who get a big loud ping and their character literally saying, I have been downed, to rush over and come assist. And that's the issue. When you're playing for odd amount of dollars, that's not going to be fun when literally every match at the end is going to be who gets off a self revive first. Who knocks down the enemy team first and capitalizes on that without letting them get a self revive. And I'm pretty sure Lifeline is legitimately a more chosen picked character now, I would hope. But even if she's not, that makes it even more irritating that in a high end players are going to be playing her because they're going to try and abuse the fact that we have a golden shield and a lifeline who can legitimately res as long as she is just standing next to you. It's just honestly just dumb. People are legit just making complaints that's something that is legitimately truly not affecting their game. And that's just how I see it. Like, are you constantly having to deal with self revives in a cash tournament play setting? No. Then if you're playing with just the rest of the world who plays this game, then your experience is not the same. And some people might be like, well, that just hones in on the fact that they're saying that they should have their own custom game mode and just leave our game mode to us. It's like, but then that's just two separate game modes. That's just custom games in general then. What you're asking for is just custom games. Like, that's literally what you're asking for. And so instead of complaining, why not just ask for a custom game modes? Or literally a custom game mode where you can literally just decide on what is available on the map. Which will probably be more fun, because I would totally love to see streamers and YouTubers make content on the fact that, oh, we're playing a Apex match where legitimately only 30-30 repeaters or only charged rifles. Like, instead of having to deal with this, like, oh, we gotta do this, but we have to do this while everyone else plays with what probably more than likely the meta kit right now. I just don't know what else more to say about it. It's just pretty much now it's just like, man, what it sounds like your complaint truly is that you just want custom game modes. Like, the more I talk about it, the more I think about it, it's like that's what it sounds like you want. So that when the competitive players have to have things changed for them or for the game, for the idealment is the betterment of the game, you can have whatever game mode you wish to have and whichever setting, season, play style you wish to have. It's just that simple to me. Because to sit here and say, like, oh, well, they suck because they can't kill somebody who's self-reviving. It's like, no. It's not that you can't kill somebody self-reviving. It's just that it's hard to kill someone self-reviving when you're probably fighting off their teammates and a third party. And telling someone to just get good, it's like, no, that's not a get good mechanic where I can legitimately affect that, only in the sense that I am either going to push that team and that kill that I knocked. So that literally makes no sense. Like, whatever. When a player goes down, the only thing I can do is continue to shoot at that person and try to confirm the kill. But once they move out of sight or anything like that, the only thing I am able to do is to push and try to get them back in my line of sight. And that might not be as easy as you think, depending on how, again, the enemy team positions themselves. So to sit here and just say that, oh, they're just complaining that they can't kill an enemy team reviving themselves because they're just not doing it because they're just not good or whatever. They're just crybabies. Like, no, dude. It's a more or less an annoyance that they have to deal with when they're playing in a high competitive setting and there's money on the line, and when people are legitimately going to take the high ground and positions that are legitimately really hard to get into except from one way in one direction. That's what they're gonna do, is say, hey, I don't like this. This is not fun. Damn, I tried. I heard that we were literally just playing Ring Around the Rosie. Like, our fucking musical chairs. Rip it up my bag. I literally just tried to turn around and just hit him first, but nope, did not work. Kind of want to just like look up more controversial crap on TikTok just so I can talk about that. But I don't always like, I don't get many controversial topics on TikTok about gaming, at least. Like, people make their complaints when they're kind of the hot topic. But not always. Like, yeah, remember when Lifeline legitimately had a whole shield that she put in front of herself when she would revive people? Remember that? Remember how that is no longer in the game and no longer a thing anymore?
I'm the one with the stronger current. I'm the jump master. Stand by for free fall.
Alright, so we're just going into the thick of it. Into the thick of it. Like, my thing is just games are constantly evolving and changing now. To where I truly don't see a real big reason to make some of the complaints that people make. Like, some complaints, people are just honestly looking for something to complain, bitch, or make a thing about. Like, even me, like, I can realize that even me, like, now getting on, like, Apex and making a whole topic about it and acting like, oh, isn't this annoying, guys? Like, even I can see that that's, like, still, like, that's the same exact thing what you're doing is what they're doing. So, and the only answer that I have to that is then I guess it just feels good to get it off your chest. Say your piece, how you feel about the game.
Attention, there is a new kill leader.
And for me, it's just a simple topic of legitimately all games. It piqued my interest, and all. So when anyone has a topic on the state of the game, state of how it should be, or what's ruining the game, I like to share my opinion and just be like, well, I don't kind of feel that way, but I want to hear what you. Oh, ooh, so lucky. You're so lucky you called dibs, and I'm gonna be nice about it too. You better get that overshield, girl.
An excellent selection.
Found a hop up here. Hammer point.
I really want to take my.
Striking range. Taking fire.
Some more of a more of a triple take. Ooh, I do not like this scope.
Your taunts are as ineffective as your aim. We're close to the ring. We have 1 minute.
Now, let's turn that porcelain frown upside down.
Recharging shields.
45 seconds. Rings close.
Shotgun bolt here. Level 2.
Not far from the ring. Half a
Helmet
minute.
over here. Level 2.
Repairing damages.
Yeah.
Level 2.
Healing.
Get in the ring, or I'll kill you myself. Barrel stabilizer here. Level 1.
Listen up. The ring's moving. Let's go this way.
Thought I could get over that wall.
Standing by for care package.
Let's hunt over here.
That.
person. There you go.
Half the squad's left, no time to
That's
retire.
instead.
A useful tool.
There's not a backpack in sight, bro.
Adequate.
Let's explore this way. Hostile over there.
Attention. Enemy shield cracked. Perfect hit. Reloading.
I missed every one of those shots, except the first one.
Just giving my shields a recharge.
Where y'all at?
They will be bound.
There you are. That damn pole.
Broke the shield now. Hostile out.
See, look at me getting shot. Look at me getting shot.
Pass me that sugar. Just giving my shields a recharge.
Because I saw that kill and was like, might as well
Way down.
confirm that. Still here.
Taking fire.
Right here.
Contact. Help gun if you need it.
Reloading.
Recharging my shields.
Go. Yeah, I don't drop the care packets unless it's necessary, so I hope that's not why you were looking towards me. So Hit him though.
Target acquired here. Opening fire. Taking fire.
Well, if you weren't so far away from us, that might not be an issue. Like, I thought you were with us. Yeah, I bet.
We finish off the whole squad.
No, let me.
Deploying headstrong.
Touch me again, Backup. Shields are depleted. Recharging. Recharging shield.
Replicator on its way down. Enemy spotted. Listen up, I'm getting contact.
Recharging shield. Taking fire.
One now, staying up. Recharging my shields.
Oh man, they pushed the hell out of me. Good shit though. Good game.
Enemy spotted.
Play fourth place? Nah, not bad. I got some good damage off too. Oh, a second. I gotta bleed the lizard. All right.
The girl with the cold hard cash is always Miss Right.
This ain't your first rodeo, mate.
Legends don't fly, but I like to rise to the occasion. This is your champion.
Life is meant to die. Accept your fates.
Valkyrie is Jump Master Actual. Follow my heading.
If only my younger self had delighted more.
What do I want to do? 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 What
I
do I
like
want to
this
do?
spot.
Sure, why not?
Affirmative. Hell yeah! Check Bandit down. Recharging shields.
Yeah, see, I got the kill because I didn't focus
Wings out.
on acting like I needed to sit there and make sure that he died. Yep, see, I'm going. Give me 2 seconds, give me 2 seconds. Oh, so weak, so weak. It's guaranteed like maybe one shot. Good try, good try. Go Loba. Nice. Ooh, good kill, good kill. Well, I know it's a knock, but I'm gonna call it a kill. Oh, and I saw him. I literally saw him right in the little corner. Shields for shields. Oh no, girl. What do you wanna do? 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 She gone. That's what she gonna do. She gone. Ooh, if your thing was like on off a cooldown. Good purple.
have over here. I'm already in the next ring. More time to gather supplies.
Yeah, I hear him too. Oh, that's that. Yeah, that would scare anybody. I'll sing it just to try and. Whichever is the nearest one. Oh, God, you just cannot catch a break, Loba. Like a yeesh. I'm gonna wait it out for you too, girl. I'm not gonna leave. Soda protected again! Jesus. This bloodhound is literally like hunting you right now. Oh, girl, I don't even know if it's safe. Oh. Loba, you lifesaver.
Enemy over here. Enemy over there. I wonder what they found.
Shit.
Can't keep a hard bloke down.
Airstrike. Shooting.
I'll take it. It's better than nothing.
I see an enemy. I cracked an enemy shield. Reloading.
Shop's open for business.
Oh, God, I cracked the shield, dude.
On your feet, mate.
After all that hard work, we both get knocked.
Enemy, Joker right here. Enemy here, fellas.
Just close the door on that.
Awesome battle. Maybe next time.
Get him, Lola, get him.
Enemy down.
Stupid.
Bandit here.
My man's got a brand new bag.
Bandit getting revived here.
Good try.
Target down. Target there.
Good try. I tried to drop my shield. I hope I was not in the way. Why the fuck? See, when I look up debates, it's just stupid debates where it's just fucking death battle bullshit, which I've done most of my goddamn years of every year of my life. I don't care if people be like Doomslayer versus Kratos. Like, what the fuck? Why? Who cares? When is the new character coming out? These in the streets, all they want to do is take pics, and I'm like, okay, okay.
Nothing like cold steel on a hot day.
It's time. 싸우러 가자.
The sound barrier's not the only thing I'll break today.
Excited to see you all in the ring. Don't worry, there's plenty of means to go around.
And plenty of me's to go around. Hawk, 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 hawk.
Arm up, ladies. We got a win to take.
Yo, whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah, let's say.
Let's reposition here.
Let's transfer. All right.
Round one. Achieve victory at all costs.
All they want to do is take pics, and I'm like, okay, okay.
Reloading. Bandit down. Who's that? Got a bandit.
Good shit.
Tango down.
One of them's right here. Got an enemy reviving here. Enemy agent right here. Enemy. Let's go this way.
Reloading.
Right here. Got one.
Reloading.
Enemy here. Got one right here.
Ah, good try though.
Always be prepared. Never let your guard down.
Something to remember me by.
I did not know about that one, boys. I legit did not believe that he could be behind me. I was like, there's no way. There's no way. But there was indeed a way.
Something to remember me by.
Can you stop?
Let's reposition here.
Let's move here.
Round 3. Remain vigilant.
Wings up.
I got an enemy right here.
Care package coming down. Got a bogey on my marker. Got ourselves a bandit out there. Wings out. Taking fire. Wings up. Hey, crashing and burning over here.
Damn.
Hostile. Danger close. Got company out there. Contact. On my...
I have no idea what that man's plan was there.
They're about to take this. You okay with that?
I'm not.
Ah, yeah, anyway.
Never mind. Round 4. Do not hesitate.
Tango spotted.
Box 3, lots of missiles.
Reloading. They got me. We got company, people. Contact. Hostile. Right here. Enemy spotted. Safety's out. Target over there. We got company. Safety's out, folks. Enemies here.
Getting shot at. Enemy ship.
Safety's out, folks. Enemy hostile. Right here.
Oh no! He's literally one shot. If you lose, thank you. I was legit about to rage. I was legit about to rage, bro.
We can scan this area.
Not necessary.
Charging up my shields. Wings up.
Did the other teammate leave? That sucks.
Victories are ours to lose, which we're not gonna do, right?
Let's go this way.
Bro, you got one more time. Just to hear that loud ass thump in my ear is annoying. Like, ooh. Things like that is what I would resort to violence and be like, okay, so since you want to keep messing with people. So I've had friends like that who think like that shit is funny and it's not. Until I legitimately sock you in your face.
Recharging shields. Carry on, Ben. Firing missile.
Come on, that's your back.
Shield. Reloading. Popping smoke. Popping cereal. Down. Need a medic.
Wings out.
Come on!
Enemy spotted. Contact. Contact. Enemy spotted. Contact. On my... Let's go this way.
I downed one.
Ooh, wow, I can look double at both screens and see y'all both legitimately stare at each other and miss for like 3 whole seconds. Nigga with a hard R, fly like my logo on my cousin's 440, eating Oreos like these white girls that blow me. It's how? How is it that you? It literally just means that you just came in and just cleaned up people's kills, mostly mine. I'm not even gonna front with that. Memory is hazy. You're my favorite rapper now? Yeah, dude, I better be. Or you can fucking kiss my ass, human centipede. Actor gotta rap some. There's only one day left. I'm not even about to bother. Yeah, no, because there's more likely more people in trios, regular trios, than there are people trying to. Because I'm probably sure there's those last minute people trying to get those rank points, but not me. It's gonna reset anyway. I'm about to put this question in the chat. What is something in the gaming community that irritates you or you feel like should change?
So I like to have a little fun, so what?
The All-Father relieved us today.
Been ready for this from the moment I tasted sky.
Yeah, with how casual.
Check me out? Come find me.
I'm the jump master, so first round's on you.
Yeah, what's something that y'all think should change between competitive and casual players? And like I was talking about earlier, my thing that needs to change is literally just this whole aspect or belief that competitive gaming is what's ruining gaming. Because I just find that to be the most idiotic thing to say when I feel competitive gaming has done nothing but help the gaming community in every way. Not to say that they are perfect. Not to say that they have not done things that have legitimately set the gaming community back. But I truly believe that competitive gaming has done nothing, and I mean nothing but push the gaming community forward. And for people to legit try and sit here and even dog the gaming community and try and act like, oh, it's I mean, not the gaming community, but the competitive gaming community, and be like, oh, it's their fault for ruining gaming. I'm just like, this whole hate and who and what is better is just like, nah, that's gotta stop. When we're literally all the same players playing the same game, trying to enjoy, have fun, and make the game better for everyone.
There is some loot over there. I'll check for it. To those who need it, there is an extended energy mag here.
Wings up.
Probably should have got this earlier.
Spoiler alert. Found the next ring. Check your maps.
Definitely not the first
All
one to
that.
pass through here. Target spotted. Battery stabilizer here. Level 3.
Can't
New
use
killer. Soon to be me.
Pop up though. Take that.
Someone's been digging around over there.
Ultimate's ready. Who wants to fly?
We are inside the ring. Good faith.
Yeah, it's not the purple, but it'll do.
Care package coming down.
Backpack here. Level 2.
After you already picked it up.
This area is protected by me. You're welcome.
Heads up, someone's been there.
Affirmative.
I got a bad guy. There's one, right here.
Wings out.
Target's right in front of me. Scanning the area.
I hear other people too, man.
Someone traveled through here. We've got a 50% left. Might be something good this time. Someone traveled through here. Observing that spot over there. Someone traveled through here. Keeping a raven's watch on that region.
I got you.
Copy.
Might be something good this way. Never mind. Contact with hostile. I'm taking fire. Target over there. Heard that. Might be something good there. Never mind. Forget that.
Come on, and third party.
I have fallen. Contact with hostile. Shot at.
Ugh.
Bogey in my crosshair.
Alright. Switch over to the next game. Play some Warframe a little bit. Give me something to eat. Can't keep streaming on hours on end on an empty stomach. So I'd like to thank everybody that came out and hung out with me today for the Apex live stream. And I'll see you soon for Warframe. I would play Warzone, but no, I don't feel like getting shot up in that either. So this has been Bushido Bunny. Hope you guys enjoyed the content. If you did, please remember to leave a like, a subscribe, and a share. Please leave all of it, dude. Please, it helps me out. Lets me know that you guys enjoy the channel. Lets me know that you guys enjoy the content, and lets me know I'm doing something right. So this is Bushido Bunny. I'm signing out. Deuces.